Into the studio we go. She'll track you all the standing by for today's #1 talker and freaking sports.
Howdy, Ryan. Well, the Penguins have now won 6 in a row after beating New Jersey by a score of 4-1.
Woo!
Falcon was named the game's first star after returning to the lineup following a 15-game absence due to injury. And afterward, he said, "It's so much better when you win." And he summed it up pretty well, saying that every line played amazing, they have depth, Stuart Skinner played amazing, they have a good group, and now they need to stay focused and keep playing the right way. Now with that, let's go ahead and take a look at our impact players for today's matchup. For the Flames, it is Connor Zary, who scored his team's only goal in a 4-1 loss to the Bruins. Calgary drafted him in the first round of the 2020 NHL Draft after 3 standout seasons with the Calgary Blazers, where Penguins defensive prospect Harrison Brunig is currently playing. He signed a 3-year extension for the summer. He brings skill and versatility to their lineup. As for the Penguins, it is Erik Karlsson, who has 13 points in his last 15 outings against the Flames. He extended his home point streak to 9 games the other night, the longest of his career, and the second longest by a Penguins defenseman in the past 30 years, behind Dick Armstrong in 02-03. Sidney Crosby said the 3-time Norris Trophy winner as the NHL's best defenseman is a special player who's a ton of fun to play with and someone who can make something out of nothing. And Chris Letang said you're scratching your head sometimes when you watch him play, like how did he do that? It's just incredible. Now let's take a look at your goalie matchup presented by NSA. In net for Calgary will be Devin Cooley. He just signed a 2-year one-way deal at the end of December after originally joining the Flames as a free agent in the summer of 2024. He spent last season with their AHL affiliate who have 24 wins, getting named an All-Star. He said the story of his career has been a bit of a late bloomer, but he's always believed in his ability and talent, and now it's paying off. And down at the other end, starting to goal for Pittsburgh will be Arthur Sheloff, starting the first half of this match back as the team heads to Boston after this game for a Sunday afternoon matchup. He has been in net for 4 of his team's wins during this streak, with Dan Hughes really liking to play his 24-year-old goalie his most recent outing to come back in Columbus on Sunday. He said Sheloff had some huge saves, especially in the third period, as the Penguins are battling to get back in it. Now, as always, before we sign off, here's a quick look at our in-game prize activations for today. Remember that every time entities hit at a Penguins home game, you are a winner. Good luck, and just one lineup note, Brian Rust is out day-to-day with a lower body injury. And you said a little bit earlier that there's not a box the star winner doesn't check, so now it's on everybody here to make up for it by committee, and veteran forward Kevin Hayes is sliding into the lineup in his absence. So that's going to do it for us up here.